Hey guys, welcome to Noel's Nook. Today we're going to be playing a regular old video game. So nothing crazy is going to happen. Just gotta pop this game in right here. Got it. Just gonna start playing this video game. Whoa! Whoa! Oh jeez!
That's no moon.
Whew. Imagine for a moment a world in which George Lucas created something so awful, created a character so horrible that it even surpasses Jar Jar Binks in annoying garbageness. Yeah. But alas, it's actually the world you're living in right now. You know, it's this one. You're in it, whether you like it or not. So congratulations, your world sucks. There's no hope, and you should just end it now. Because Howard the Duck is a thing, and there's nothing you can do. Actually, maybe put that away. Yeah, maybe put that away.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck is an interesting case of movie-itis because, for one, it actually has a great cast, such as the beautiful Lea Thompson from Back to the Future, Jeffery Jones, aka Ed Rooney from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Tim Robbins, mostly known for Top Gun and The Shawshank Redemption. While watching this video, don't forget that this movie was produced by George Lucas. You know, the man who was known for creating all of these great movies. Also is known for this one. So the movie begins with an establishing shot of an unknown city with a very casual Howard the Duck coming home from a long day at work.
Hey Howard, this is Paul from Blockbuster Video calling to remind you that your video of XXX Ducks Gone Wild, hot amateur ducks in a steamy pond.
So all of a sudden the earth starts shaking uncontrollably, and then this happens.
Casey, did you hear something?
I'm such a lucky girl in love.
What? What the f*** is wrong with this movie? We're 4 minutes and 23 seconds into it, and we've already seen a pair of duck tits? No, actually that's 2 pairs of duck tits. Genius, George. George, you are freaking genius. So yeah, Howard beats it and then gets sucked into space, into a wormhole, which transports him to a different reality. Now that Howard is spat into the human world, more specifically downtown Cleveland, Ohio, Howard is approached by your average Clevelander. Yeah, that checks out. So, as most Clevelanders do, they befriend Howard and gently escort him to the nearest attraction. They're proud of their city, you know? You can't fault them for that. So now we got Lea Thompson rocking it out with her band. Hey, pretty sick if you ask me. But, do we really need this f***ing cage here? Why is there a cage in front of the stage? It's like a fence. What? Why? Oh, Satan's sluts. Yeah.
Are you ready for an incredible story?
Yeah, why don't you just tell me a story while you're on the front of my bike and I can't see you and I'm probably gonna hit into a wall.
Talk about a rotten day.
It's these stupid, cheesy one-liners throughout the movie that just really get to me. Like, after all of that, think about this, all that he just went through, he gets sucked out of his universe, shot into a different one with foreign-looking creatures. Those creatures then pick him up, throw him into a club, harass him, throw him out of the club. He lands on a motorcycle, then gets thrown again into a trash can, and his reply is,
Talk about a rotten day.
like, what? That's really all you'd have to say after all of that happens? Just f***ing unbelievable. Shortly after all that happens, Lea Thompson has finished with her gig and now she's walking out of the club when she's approached by two regular Cleveland gentlemen.
Just saw your show! Oh, righteous lady, love your music! Go, creep! Hey, don't go snot-nose on us. We're your biggest fans.
That's it. No more Mr. Nice Duck.
Oh yeah, so this is where you draw the line, Howard. I see. I mean, you can throw me around, you can beat the shit out of me, you can toss me into a trash can, but when I see two aliens from a different reality bugging on some other alien, I mean, that's when I've had it. I draw the line.
Every duck's got his limit, and you scum have pushed me over the line.
Jimmy, do you like see what I see? A talking duck?
You know, I'd be less worried about this talking duck and more concerned about why these guys have f***ing baby doll faces on their jacket.
No one laughs at a master of quack foo.
Oh, jeez. I just can't take any more of these awful puns. Howard then beats the shit out of these two guys who have the collective brain power of one of these babies' faces on this man's shirt. You know, probably because they're doing way too much toot.
Yeah, that's it. I've been doing too much toot.
So now Howard and Thompson meet each other, they establish the setting and go back to her apartment. All the while, it took about a minute for Lea Thompson to accept that she's talking to a duck, but let's disregard that.
Don't know why you're not talking to me. I don't know what went wrong. Two people who had so much together really ought to get along. Yeah, but something started to change inside of you, and right out of the blue, two friends with such a lot to give.
Listen, you got someplace to go?
Hey, if I had someplace to go, I certainly wouldn't be in Cleveland.
It's a good one. Then an onslaught of cheesy jokes and one-liners come our way. I mean, that's this movie in a nutshell, but here, I'll break it down for you. Howard has a mental breakdown because a truck drives by.
The chair started shaking.
Oh, it was just a big truck going by.
Howard falls asleep. Marshington, D.C. Duck babes. Duck fam. Mollard card instead of MasterCard. Blooming ducks instead of Bloomingdales. Duck money, yeah. George Duckington right here. In a tiny condom. We got a tiny condom here. Who the f*** stores a condom out of the wrapper? Has this been used? Anyway. That was fun going through all his personal belongings while he's asleep. So now they go to some scientist friend and I guess they shove Howard in a trash bag because a talking trash bag. Can't even. Because a talking trash bag is less suspicious than him just being out in the open. Because it doesn't look like they're trying to freaking kidnap some kid in a trash bag or anything.
Excuse me, can I help you?
So now we're introduced to Tim Robbins, the guy that might have a chance to save this movie from being complete garbage.
God. Listen, everybody. This is it. I've just seen it. It's in there. It's nothing!
So Howard gets mad, he walks out on Robbins and Thompson.
I don't need any more of your sympathy, your charity.
Yeah, good point, Howard. You're only stranded on an alien planet in an alternate reality. You don't need that charity.
That's the way you want it. And so long, Ducky.
After trying to eat this chick's ass, Howard gets a job at a strip club. So that's cool. Like, what audience is this movie aimed towards? Every time I think this movie is aimed towards kids, I get stuff like this. who's it for? It's for nobody. So he races back to where he originally landed at the beginning of the movie and finds the club where Lea Thompson's character is rocking out again, guys. Woo! Lea Thompson rocks. She's a girl. But don't forget the fence. Then Howard runs into Lea Thompson's band manager, who's a douche, I guess. He constantly takes her money. This is some subplot. Who cares? Oh, hey, that's this guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Hey, can we just watch that movie instead? Let's just skip to the part where Howard is killing it on the keys.
Yeah. Little tune I never finished.
Oh yeah, and then there's the bestiality scene.
Just can't seem to find the right man.
Maybe it's not a man you should be looking for.
You think I might find happiness in the animal kingdom, Ducky?
Like they say, Dal, love's strange. We could always give it a try.
Oh, and then these guys show up at her apartment. They literally just walk in, like, they don't even knock or anything, they just come in. Hey, Mr. Rooney, save Ferris, am I right? So this guy, Dr. Walter, aka Ed Rooney, whose real name is Jeffery Jones, don't know why I'm going into detail about this. They come in to tell Howard that he got sucked out of his universe and into ours because of some big laser. It's a real big laser thing. It malfunctioned, and that's why he's here.
Howard, where are you going?
To this lab of theirs.
What for?
To hop back on board that laser thing.
Shortly after, they devise a plan to send Howard back to his universe using the big laser. So they go back to this big laser place and oh no, oh geez, something went wrong, it exploded.
It exploded again. It was terrible.
Oh, and there's this guy who obviously needs some immediate medical attention, but okay, no, never mind, bye. Go die. You die, bye, sorry.
This does not bode well.
Really? This is your only hope of getting back home, and it literally blows up in your face. And your reply is,
This does not bode well.
Larry, where's Dr. Jennings?
So the gang goes out to find Ed Rooney because they think they might have a lead on where Ferris Bueller is after ditching school.
We brought Howard down the first time, but what if... My God, Larry, what if we brought down something else this time?
I think I know who they brought down this time. Oh, geez, this part, it's so stupid, but let me break it down for you. I guess this dumb old Cleveland police officer is just a big old idiot because Howard gets a cigar, he throws it in the trash, and he says there's a fire, so this fucking idiot just takes his head and dives head first into the trash can like this. Freeze! Oh, Lea, jeez, take it easy there.
Book 'em, Ducko.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Principal Rooney, we think we know where Ferris is. He ditched school in a time machine that you invented. Now he needs your help to get back to the year 1985. So now they try to find this guy because he stole Cameron's dad's car and he's driving around. He's driving all around Chicago and he's listening to Star Wars music while he ramps over hills, okay? Anyway, Jeffery Jones, he turned into like a demon, or he's like about to turn into a demon. He's having a hard time. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's all because of the big laser. This man is clearly not feeling well. It looks like complete crap. Maybe this is the point where you say, hey, I can drive. Now they're in a diner. Why? I don't know. And now Jones' character is turning into a demon, like I mentioned earlier, but nobody really seems to give a crap. They don't really acknowledge it or care. Then Howard starts smashing people in the face with the restaurant pies while Lea Thompson cheers him on. But you know, they just kind of run into it themselves. Like Howard holds it in place and then this guy just runs into it. Then Jeffery Jones turns full Super Saiyan, electrocuting people and stuff.
If you can't take the heat, get out of that kitchen.
So he takes Lea Thompson, a chase ensues. It's morning now. Hand gliders somehow make an appearance. Lea Thompson is loosely tied up. She escapes. Yeah, pretty average stuff. Looked really secure. All the while, they're back at the place with the big laser, but Howard is still f***ing around on a hand glider for some reason. Think that's what it is. Whatever. Then this happens. Don't ask me what's going on at this point. I stopped watching like 30 freaking minutes ago. Now we're back at the lab again. Ed Rooney still can't find Ferris Bueller, so he's going to sacrifice this girl to the gods of truancy. But hang in there, kids, because this is where it gets good. Just give me a second. Nope, nope, nah, nope, almost there. Okay, here it is. Rooney turns himself into the Rancor from Return of the Jedi. Told you George Lucas made this movie. So is this movie almost over yet? It's been like freaking 2 hours. Seriously, this movie has like a 2-hour runtime. Oh, and then they shoot the big laser with a smaller laser. So that's about it for this movie. After they shoot the big laser with the smaller laser, it fixes everything. Except now Howard can't go back home because the big laser's completely destroyed, I guess. It's kind of a downside. But hey, look on the bright side. Howard may be stuck on Earth and this may be a regular old frickin' Mac and Me ending, but Howard can still freaking rock it out on guitar with Lea Thompson. Just something weird about this ending. I mean, it's good. There's guitar, there's music, there's a performance, and a stage, but something seems to be missing. Oh, right, the fence.